Good evening and welcome to the 8th episode of my video podcast, Candid Convos. And today it's Sunday and I didn't have anything better to do, so I decided to invite somebody on a very short notice and to record this podcast. So today I have someone very special person with us today who is first going to introduce himself as is the ritual of this video podcast, and then he is going to tell us that what we are going to have candid convo about. So over to you, Mr. Guest.
Hello, I'm Mr. Guest. Special guest. Okay, so I'm Prithvi and I'm from Bangalore. I'm an electronics engineer. I know Kavita through Toastmasters and we've been good friends ever since. And yeah,
Is it?
I am an electronics engineer. I haven't mentioned that. So yeah, that's it from my side. And we're going to talk about the fear of missing out, which is also called FOMO. Over to you, Kavita.
Okay, so I इस बार यही करते रहेंगे क्या हम podcast में over to you.
नहीं यार, ऐसे कुछ नहीं होगा.
Okay, so without any further ado, let's begin our conversation. And the topic for today, as you said, is FOMO, which is fear of missing out. So, my first question to you, Prithvi, will be what is FOMO?
So, FOMO, for those of you who don't know, is the fear of missing out. So, let's break this down. The fear of missing out. So, you have that fear whenever you check your social media, when you see that your friends are going out, when you're, cuddled up in your blanket and you feel a bit useless, or maybe you're reading a book, or, something which is that brings about a sense of anxiety within you that you're not doing enough. Sense of there's no sense of self satisfaction about what you're doing, so that kind of affects your mental health, and that's the fear of missing out.
Okay. So, while you were explaining fear of missing out, I just remembered this is how I spent my Sunday. Curled up in the blanket and looking at videos of people.
So yeah, that's the thing, right? That's the thing. So most of us feel that, oh dude, I'm doing this, but the thing is, like, most of the people do that, right?
Yeah.
It's like most of the people do that, and I don't think there's anything to be ashamed of that.
Yeah.
Because what we see on social media is just like snippets of what people go through.
Correct.
So we shouldn't be comparing what we're doing right now at this moment with that.
Correct.
So we also have our moments. It's just that we need to
Correct.
stay in the moment and enjoy that.
Correct. And I think sometimes I can click a pic of mine, like curled up in the blanket and just posting it on Instagram and showing people, this is what I'm doing on a Sunday night. You are going on trips?
Yeah, I think we should normalize that also, right?
Yeah,
Sometimes,
correct.
slowing down also helps a lot.
Correct.
I think
Correct.
slowing down is an important part of coping up with mental health. So taking time for yourself, because our brains are like so stimulated by all these social media activities. We keep checking our phones, we keep seeing what others are doing. But
Correct.
at the end of the day, like, why do we need that, right? So it's just creating that uneasiness within your mind that is not making you feel yourself, and you're just missing out on moments that actually mean well, right?
So what is FOMO is clear to me, but the thing is, why does it come into the picture? That is my main concern, right? So, okay, right now you might be just chilling at your home. You're not going on any trip, but that's fine, right? I mean, why does that make us feel so insecure if we see somebody else going on a trip? After some time, maybe we will also go, right? So why does that happen? Like, I can't understand the reason behind FOMO. What are you missing out? What is that we are missing out?
So first thing I feel like we need to understand is like human beings are social beings, right? So we need to be social, we need to be accepted. So traditionally we used to move around in packs and we used to go hunting, gathering. And if someone is left out of that pack, you kind of feel lonely, you feel left out. And it's not a it's something that is psychologically present within your brain itself. So that kind of affects us. So when we're seeing people socializing, gathering, having a good time, and you kind of feel excluded from that. So that is a good reason. That is one of the reasons that is brings about a sense of that fear that you're missing out, that you're not being a part of it, because it's like psychologically rooted to it, but we're not aware of how that mechanism actually works. So
Right.
it's something that's subconscious and it's affecting you.
I think one of the reason which I can think of is for FOMO is we want instant gratification, right? So let's say if
Yes.
somebody is enjoying the trip, so we are like, I also want to go on a trip. I also want to go. I also want to do this, do that. Maybe after some point of time, I will do that,
Yeah.
right? That's there. But that feeling, right? That instant gratification, that, and comparing yourself with others, right? That, oh, he's doing this right now. Oh, what am I doing? I'm just chilling in my room and all, right?
Yes.
So yeah, I mean,
Yes.
this can be one of the reason for
Yes.
instant gratification, I feel. So yeah, that's one thing.
So like what were you saying?
So I feel that instant gratification can be one of the reason for this FOMO thing, because we want everything to be happening right now, right? So that can be one of the reasons. And sometimes I feel that it is also about comparing yourself with others, because when you go into that picture, right? Oh, he's holidaying abroad. Oh, he's holidaying in Europe and all. And where am I? What am I doing? Right? So somehow I feel, the if you get to the core of that, right? It's more about that you are not satisfied with what you are doing in your life. if
Yes.
if you
Yeah.
would know that whatever you are doing is what you want to do, right? Or it's what makes you feel fulfilled and satisfied, it gives you a meaning, right? It makes you feel
Mm.
passionate about every single day. If you're doing everything,
Yeah.
then I think you won't have FOMO, because you are not missing out on anything. You will have that kind of satisfaction that, dude, this is my life, and this I want to do, and I'm doing it. And I haven't got many things, but I know I'm on the way, right? I'm on the right path.
Yeah. I do
So
feel that. Yeah. So I do feel like, instant gratification is definitely there. And that is, the model on which social media is built upon. You get that, you see your notification, you open your Instagram, and then you
correct,
get that dopamine hit, right? So
correct,
you're looking for that instant gratification. And there is that comparing of yourself with others, and maybe you're in Europe and they're doing these amazing things that you wanted to
correct,
do, you've always
correct.
dreamed of doing, but life gets in the way of you not doing that, right? So
Yeah,
they are doing it and it seems like all flowery and all that stuff,
correct,
but
correct.
that is their snippets of life. Or
Hmm.
Joby, what is happening in the background, we don't know.
Correct,
Europe, maybe the guy can be,
correct,
fully depressed.
correct.
Europe, maybe while he's traveling, he might be
Ha,
depressed.
ha, correct.
So it's all, we are, at the end of the day, we are all, emotional beings. So it's not like, you're on a perpetual high
Yeah,
at every single moment.
yeah, correct,
So
correct.
we need to remember that and we need to remind ourselves of that.
Hmm.
And I think FOMO is something that I don't think we can get rid of it. It's easy to say, hi, it's like, you can completely be rid of FOMO if you do this.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
it's more about a self journey within yourself, right? Like it's something that you need to go through and keep experiencing, and tackling these emotions are not the easiest thing to do.
Correct.
So it's not like you can completely get rid of it. So there is something, but it's just that we need to recognize that and then come up with techniques to make ourselves feel better.
Correct. So, talking about FOMO, so can you tell me about any of your recent experiences where you felt, "Arey yaar, what is this? I am missing out on
Hi,
so many things and all."
like just a few months back, and I think it keeps happening. So even if it's not like consciously नहीं होता है, पर subconsciously तो हो जाता है वो.
हाँ, हाँ,
Even if you're like it subconsciously हो जाता है. Like a few months back, Instagram पे when you see that some of your friends have met, या
हाँ,
ऐसे कुछ होगा तो लाइक तुझे लगता है कि मैं घर बैठ के क्या कर रहा हूँ मैं
हाँ,
संडे पे. तो इट्स लाइक हाँ हो जाता है. इट्स जस्ट दैट वी नीड टू अंडरस्टैंड दैट सबको होता है. तो इट्स
हाँ,
अ
correct,
नॉर्मल थिंग टू गो थ्रू.
correct, correct. But क्या हम कुछ can we do something about this? Like, I'm sure it's difficult not to have FOMO at all, but how can we better manage it? I think that's the right word.
So I think it's important for us to understand why we are feeling this missed out wala feeling. So sometimes, friends might go out,
Hmm.
they'll enjoy their time,
Hmm.
and you will be like, oh, मुझे invite नहीं किया, क्या हम best friends है कि नहीं है. But we need to remind ourselves that they're also human beings, and
Hmm.
they also have their own lives, right? It's
Correct,
not that they'll just because you're the best friend उस सब में घुसा
correct,
देंगे तुझे.
correct,
नहीं.
correct.
In all their plans, it's not like they'll put you in. Sometimes plans just happen.
हाँ,
Like
हाँ,
one पिछले night someone मुझे call किया, बोला कि चल चलते हैं कहीं. और
hmm,
they went out, they had a good time, they posted it on social media. तो it's a good thing. It's just that we need to distinguish. That's it. Yeah.
correct, correct. Okay, so this is some. I'm not sure. Like I have used this term a lot because, to be honest, I don't check social media. Okay, I stay away from it
Mm.
mostly, and
Yeah.
maybe the reason why I do that is something related to this because I don't want to get my mind focused into this, that oh she's doing
Yeah.
this, oh she went there, oh look at that, oh look at this,
Mm.
right? Maybe I don't
Mm.
want to get my mind into that, and that is why I try to stay away from Instagram. You won't believe I'm only using WhatsApp because that's kind of become a necessity in our lives. Okay,
Uh,
so
yes, it is a
yeah,
necessity.
few months back I tried to uninstall WhatsApp. Okay,
Yes.
and I thought,
Yeah.
let's see what happens, right? I was doing this digital detox kind of a thing, so I
Mm.
uninstalled WhatsApp, and the problem which happened was that I really missed out very important information. I missed out on
Yes.
important things which I should have known. And
Mm.
when I asked a particular person that, dude, why didn't you tell me? And they said, dude, WhatsApp, right?
Mm.
So
Yes.
now you can't argue with them. It is a
Yeah.
necessity, right?
It
You
is
can't say
definitely
you
become a
can't say
necessity.
that you call. Why didn't you call? For each and
Mm.
everything, people are not going to call you, right? Nobody has that much of time,
Right.
to be honest. So
Right.
that's when I realized that WhatsApp has become a necessity. So I can't get
Mm.
away with that. I have to
Yes.
install WhatsApp. I need to
Yes.
check WhatsApp more often.
Exactly.
Yeah, but I can do some simple things to manage my what should say, like how much time I'm spending on WhatsApp or Instagram for that matter. So I am there on Instagram, but my notifications are off. I don't get
Mm,
notifications even if
mm,
somebody posts anything, or if I post anything and somebody liked and all, right? I've
mm,
switched off notifications for Instagram. I have done it for WhatsApp as well, because
mm.
it became so distracting for me at one point of time that I was like, dude, I need to focus on my things. If I will
Yes.
continue to respond to people's messages, then when I'm going to get my things done,
Yeah.
right? So I
Correct.
just
Yeah.
switched off the notifications. I don't get notifications of Insta, WhatsApp. I get notifications from Zomato, Swiggy. These are the apps where I am getting notifications. Exactly. So that's what has happened right now.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think one of the reason why I did that was FOMO, and I don't check my Instagram also. It's very rare that I
Mm,
check my Instagram profile. I'm like, if I
yeah.
want to post something, I'll post it and done. Now it's over for
Yes.
me. Now next
Yeah.
time, if I want to post something, then only I'll open it. Otherwise, it's done.
Yes. Yeah.
Because because
Yeah.
once if you start checking Instagram, right, then my 30 minutes to go like this. I'm like, oh,
अलग है.
oh, yeah, it's exactly. So I'm like, oh man, it's 8:30. What the hell? It's been 30 minutes. I'm just checking, scrolling the Instagram profile, and I'm like, what did I get out of that?
वही ना.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm lost. Like, it's addicting, yeah. It's addictive.
It is addicting because it's designed that way, right? So it
Correct,
definitely is addicting. And WhatsApp, though, it's definitely become an
correct.
necessity. Like even if you want to get rid of it, you just can't get rid of it
Yeah,
because everybody's become so dependent on WhatsApp, and it
correct,
is very addicting. So,
correct.
huh?
So, so yeah, that's how things are with me when it comes to FOMO. So I don't see other people, what other people are doing, unless they literally ping me that this is what we are doing, right?
Yeah.
So till that time, I'm not aware. Oh, which restaurant do they go? Oh, where my
Yeah.
friends went? Oh, they didn't call
Uh,
me. Oh, she didn't
yeah.
tell me that she's in Bangalore. So all these
Yeah.
things, right? I am just free from all of this. I'm like, let it be. Whoever wants to invite me, they will invite and I will go. But I don't have to put my head. I have a lot of things to do, which I can, and
Yeah.
I can literally put my mind into doing some productive stuff, right? Rather
Yeah.
than
Correct.
focusing on, oh, why didn't she call me? If she wanted, she would
Yeah.
have, right? If
Yes.
she didn't, she didn't. Why it's so hard to accept, right?
Uh, I think it's a matter of maturity also, right?
Yeah,
Like if
yeah,
you see
correct,
younger teenagers and all, they're like
correct,
so addicted to WhatsApp. Like I have my cousins itself, they're like so addicted to WhatsApp. They're always on, WhatsApp, Instagram, Snapchat. देखोगे तो अबे यार कितना socialize करोगे तुम?
yeah.
You'll be like that, right? But
And somehow
it's
I,
not that.
hmm,
It's more of that uh, maturity. It's more of getting to know yourself.
correct, correct.
तो हाँ
हाँ,
यार,
भाई मतलब
it's
वो है ना
it
कि
affects the younger it affects the younger population, or
hmm,
they go through a tough time, and it's a bad thing because nobody is there to navigate them and tell them that नहीं
yeah,
यार
correct,
ठीक नहीं है,
correct,
क्योंकि we ourselves don't know what it is, and अभी
correct,
तो research सब चल रहा है. People
correct,
are becoming more aware of things like this
correct,
right now,
correct,
or yeah,
correct,
like all these coping mechanisms which you told, I think more
yeah,
and more people are trying to adopt it, and I have also done it in my life कि like मेरा
correct,
WhatsApp नहीं चल रहा है. I mean,
correct.
only when I open my WhatsApp I see the notifications.
Yes, yes,
और हाँ, Instagram का भी ऐसे ही है, जो भी नोटिफिकेशंस आते हैं मेरे, like सब बंद है. स्नैपचैट के, स्नैपचैट तो मैं यूज ही नहीं करता। और हाँ तो
Oh, I'm like,
एंड
I don't have time for all of this, yaar. Seriously, Snapchat, ye wo. Instagram bhi, I am just on Instagram, just sometimes it's nice to just scroll, right? Normally, right? So that's
हाँ,
fun. Like,
पर this is one tough question, right?
हाँ,
Why can't we completely get rid of Instagram? ऐसे क्यों लगता है? Like, why do you feel that we can't completely get rid of Instagram? It's like, even I've seen with my friends, I've seen it with myself as well. Like, I've been off of Instagram for the past week right now, and even if I just want to check, I go on the browser and then I check Instagram. So whenever I open my phone, it's not like I go and check Instagram. So I feel like क्यों ऐसा होता है कि ये cyclic form में होता रहता है? क्यों? Why can't we like completely get rid of Instagram? What do you think?
I we can get rid, yaar. See, to be honest, I am on Instagram because I feel like if you know how to manage it, right, there is no harm in being on Instagram. It's a good platform,
Yes.
right, where you can see your friends and what they are doing. You can just see. Now, if you are feeling FOMO because of that, if you start comparing yourself with them, right, if you start doing all that, what transaction wala thing, right, कि मैं यहाँ हूँ, वो यहाँ है. If you get into
Yeah,
all that crap and you bring all that shit into your head, then that's the problem. Otherwise, where is the
that is a
problem?
problem. हाँ
Instagram,
यार.
Instagram was created just so that people can share their pics or whatever they are
Yes.
doing, wherever they are going,
Yes.
whatever they want to post about. That's what it was made. But as a byproduct, now we have this FOMO and everything, right? So, as you said,
Like I think this was there for a long time. Yeah. I mean, FOMO तो हो रहा है, but because of social media अब तो
correct,
सब it's become more intensified. There that
yeah,
time
yeah,
intensification उतना उतना
correct,
नहीं था जो अब है, क्योंकि like you get like instant you know
correct.
instant updates from your friends.
Ah,
तो हम पहले क्या होता था, like at least in the US, जब तुम देखोगे like people send
ah,
out holiday cards. उन
ah,
holiday cards में क्या होता है, सब year में
ah,
क्या किए हैं हम, क्या
ah,
क्या चल रहा था
ah,
उसमें
ah.
क्या, like if you think about that, there also they kind of fabricate stuff, right? Because
Correct.
they don't want other people to think that they're not doing
Yes.
anything.
Yes. Yes.
So
Correct.
it's just that social media has intensified it.
Hmm.
We don't know how to cope up with that, and these social
Correct.
media apps are taking advantage of that. वो जो
Yeah.
dopamine hit मिलता है ना,
Ah.
it's not easy to control. तो
Yeah.
उनको तो they're like just feasting on that. That's all.
Correct. Correct. And one of the things which I have realized lately, पता है पृथ्वी, is that ऐसा नहीं है कि इस ऐप की वजह से प्रॉब्लम है या इस इंसान की वजह से प्रॉब्लम है. The thing is ना, तुम कैसे हो ना, वो बाहर आता है. ठीक है. So if you are a person
Okay.
who keeps on comparing himself or herself with people, right? If you feel insecure, if something good happens to your friend, if you
Yes.
are in that state, right, then whenever you check your Instagram, that is how it's going to reflect,
हाँ
right?
यार, तो वो तो सबका होता है यार, सबका इनसिक्योरिटीज होता है,
हाँ,
और
correct,
सबको कुछ ना कुछ बैड फीलिंग तो आता ही है.
correct. No,
So
no,
it's a normal thing. It's
nahi,
just that we
nahi,
need to cope
nahi,
up.
nahi. The thing is, no, the thing is, if you call them your friends, literally, if you
हाँ.
call them your friends, then how can you feel that? How can you feel ki, are? Why do you feel that? Are you getting my point? Why? Because
Yeah.
people haven't thought about it. They never give it a thought that why am I feeling the way I am? You
Yes.
never question it. You are like,
Hmm.
I'm feeling this way. That's it.
Hmm.
Khatam. But they don't question, why am I feeling this way? Because when you ask why, na, you get to the core. And then once you get the core and you address it, na, then each and every layer, it gets cleared in your head.
वो सही है, पर most of the people जो है, they want instant results, ना. So
that is also the part of it, na.
They want a solution instantly, so they don't try to go as deep as you think you go. क्योंकि like some
they
people
won't
think,
go.
ये काम नहीं किया, let's try the next thing.
Correct.
तो वो that kind of gets in the way. But most of the people जो है, it's just that they're living their life, na. It's not that they're going deep into it. I might be wrong about this.
No, you
मुझे
are
ऐसे
not.
लगता है कि
not.
मुझे ऐसे लगता है कि क्यों, like asking that question why, like people miss out on that. So it's just that they want results, they want to move on, they want to, you know, get good things fast. और जब ये काम नहीं किया, move on to the next thing. ऐसे math solution की तरह नहीं है ना.
But that's the problem, right? That's not how life works. That's not how it works. But the thing is, we all want.
किसी को पता नहीं कैसे work करता है life.
Exactly. Right.
Yeah.
But based on my experiences, one thing which I have realized is that things take time. Right? You don't get things because you want them. You get things because you are capable. Right? That's the difference. So it takes time. You're not going to get things just because you desire.
Yeah. And that takes maturity to understand that.
Yes. And
so
you were saying, right? People don't ask why. They don't ask why because then they need to confront their own things which they don't like in the first place.
Yes.
So you are feeling jealous, and if you're going to question, right, why am I feeling jealous? So first thing which you need to do is, oh man, I'm feeling jealous. To confront this, right? Because we live in denial. We are like, no, हम ऐसे नहीं है, हम तो perfect है, हमें कुछ jealous feel नहीं होता, हमें कोई problem नहीं है. We live in denial. We don't accept things, right? तो वो जो why होता है ना, वो why आपको confront कराता है, और वो confront जो होता है ना, वो वही कर पाते हैं जिनमें courage होता है. It requires a lot of courage. To literally see your demons. कि ये हो भाई, तुम ये हो, अभी बताओ क्या करना है. तो it stems from that, I feel.
Or one more thing which I was talking about, na, slowing down. Like there is a difference between, you know, not doing anything and slowing down. So slowing down, you're with yourself, you're with your thoughts. जब भी like a few months back मैंने देखा कि like you know about जब pandemic शुरू हुआ, तो हम सब घर पे थे, और you know the only way was through WhatsApp, internet और ये सब.
Correct.
तो taking a break, that actually made me realize कि slowing down क्या होता है ना. You know, you're always, it's like your mind is always stimulated.
Correct.
और वो stimulation को काम करने को it takes a lot of effort, you know. वो क्या withdrawal symptom जो बोलता है, dopamine का withdrawal symptom. You'll have to go through that, and then you actually feel that slowing down and then not doing much can lead to a lot of results rather than having scattered work, right?
Correct.
So that is also a part I feel that people don't ask this question why. Kyunki, you know, they feel that, you know, like they don't ask that question why because their brain is so stimulated, or when you're in depression, you won't know that you're in depression. Right?
Correct.
So when you're in FOMO, I mean, जो भी वो mental health का problem चल रहा है, You
Ah,
won't exactly know. So you
hmm.
need to slow down to understand what happened.
Correct. Correct.
So I feel that, taking a break from social media, having,
Ah,
parts of your day where you're not going to use your phone,
ha, ha.
or just, focusing on one thing that you want to do. Those are the
Correct.
things where you can cope up and, manage your pace.
Correct. Correct. And I think one of the things which one can do is if they are really feeling missing out while are feeling, then
Mhm.
probably one thing which can give you a quick boost to your mood
Mhm.
is you do
Yeah.
something which you like, right?
Yes. Yeah.
So maybe if you want to sing a song, maybe if you want to dance, right? Just for that quick mood boost, right? You can just switch
Yeah.
on to that and do it,
Yeah.
correct? And it will make you feel good because that's something which you
Mm.
like to do. And then
Yeah.
once your mood is uplifted, then you can move on and carry on with the rest of your stuff,
Yeah.
right? So
Yeah.
that is one of the ways, like if we
Mm.
literally, because all the things which we are talking about, it's a process. It takes a
It is a
long time to
process. Yeah.
understand, right? But if
Mm.
you really want a quick fix kind of a solution, then this is one thing which I can think of
Yeah,
right
but
now.
the problem with these quick fixes is that
Uh,
it's not, permanently fixed.
that's true. That's true.
So
बट देखो
हाँ,
देखो ऐसा
तो
ऐसा
yeah.
मैं एक एग्जांपल से समझाती हूँ. देखो अब तुम्हारी
Mm.
तबीयत खराब है, ठीक है, तुम्हें
Mm.
पता है कि
Mm.
तुमको कुछ हो गया है, तो तुम डॉक्टर के
हाँ,
पास जाके दवाई लोगे ना कि अरे यार
yeah.
मेरे को ये हो रहा है, मुझे डायबिटीज हो गई है, मेरे को दवाई चाहिए चाहिए ना.
Mm.
अगर डायबिटीज है तो दवाई खानी पड़ेगी. बट जो
Yes.
बैकग्राउंड वर्क है, जैसे कि वॉक पे जाना, एक्सरसाइज करना, मेडिटेशन करना,
Mm.
वो सब
Mm.
करना है, बट इट टेक्स अ लॉन्ग टाइम. बट अगर
Mm.
तुम ये सोचोगे कि अरे नहीं दवाई छोड़ो, लेट मी जस्ट वॉक एवरी डे, लेट मी एक्सरसाइज और मेडिटेट, that's not how
Yeah.
it's going to happen, because then you will die, right? You will die.
Everyone's gonna die, Kavita.
No,
At
no,
some point, so
no,
everyone's gonna die.
no, no. No, that's there, but the point which I'm trying to make is that sometimes
Yeah,
quick
yeah,
fix
I know.
solutions are necessary. They're important,
Yeah.
right?
Mm.
Before
Yeah.
you realize, जो लॉन्ग टर्म बेनिफिट्स को रियलाइज करो, जब तक तुम उसमें टाइम लगता है,
Mm.
राइट?
Yeah.
और अगर तुम्हें
Yeah,
किसी
that's
इंसान की
true.
जान बचानी है तो उस टाइम तुम्हें क्विक फिक्स की जरूरत है. यू नीड टू गो विद दैट.
Yes. That's true. That's true.
तो
But we also need to understand that we shouldn't only be doing quick fixes. You'll
एग्जैक्टली
be stuck in the same loop that way.
एग्जैक्टली
तो
एग्जैक्टली.
हमें समझ के करना चाहिए.
हाँ, तो बैकग्राउंड में तुम अपना लॉन्ग टर्म का मतलब कंटिन्यू करो,
हम्म.
राइट? वो
Yeah.
हर दिन तुमको करना है, बिकॉज इट विल टेक टाइम फॉर यू टू रियलाइज द रिजल्ट्स, राइट? बट इन द
Mm.
मीन टाइम इफ यू फील कि अरे नहीं, लेट मी get a quick mood boost kind of a thing, then you go
Mm.
ahead and you do things, right, which you
Yes.
like to do or
Yeah.
something. Yeah,
Yeah.
so that can be one of the ways. Cool.
Yeah.
So do you have any other way, because I can only think of this right now.
Any other way? I think it's just getting to know yourself better and
Hmm.
trying to do the things that you want to do, that truly genuinely make you happy. It's not
Correct.
that you want to do something because you want to show it to other people. I
Correct.
mean, if even if you do like a very good thing, a
Ah, ah,
grand thing that you've always wanted to do in your life,
ah,
and if that happens to be that you want to post it on social media or
ah,
something like that, that you're not happy to do that you're not happy to keep it to yourself,
ah.
so I think that's not FOMO. So
Correct.
if you feel ki mujhe, suppose like I genuinely want to go diving, so Like if I go diving, I go to some maybe 20 years down the lane or 10 years down the lane, I go diving in the Great Barrier Reef. So I
Hmm.
should feel that inner self of satisfaction to maine kiya hai. But it shouldn't
Yes.
be that I did that just to post it on social media.
Correct.
और
Correct.
दूसरों को दिखाना कि हाँ मैं कुछ
हाँ
कर रहा हूँ. So it
हाँ
shouldn't be
correct.
like that. It should be like अपने आप के लिए कर रहे हैं.
Correct.
तो हाँ
Correct.
ऐसे.
That's true. That's a really beautiful point, I can say, because there are a lot of things which we just do to. Matlab, I have seen people who are like, they go on a trip, right? They are like, hills hai, mountains hai तुम्हारे चारों तरफ, and they're like, नहीं नहीं, let us take a photo. And I'm like, अरे
अरे
यार, क्या?
हमारे इंडियन कल्चर में ऐसे ही होता
Yeah,
है.
it's like, let us take a photo. So I'm not a person who is averse to taking photos. I enjoy it. Okay, if you are with people, definitely you should have one. But the thing is, you get that feel first, right? Let that
Yes.
sink in,
Yes.
experience it fully, and then you can
Yes.
click photos. That's not a problem. But if you just see something, you're like, photo. See, you saw something, video. I have like, when are you going to live? Right? When are you going to
Yeah,
experience?
that's the thing.
Agar
When
har
you're going to
time,
get that high on your own, right?
exactly.
Through your own experiences. And
Rather
you're
than other
generally going
people's,
to embrace that.
correct. Rather than getting other people's approval or validation,
Yeah.
right? कब तक वहां
And
से
one
हाई
more,
करते रहोगे? हाँ.
so one more important point which I feel is that everybody needs to listen and understand. I feel is that कि lives में up and down होते ही रहते हैं. सबके lives में you'll have those moments where you're completely depressed. You don't want to get out of the bed. Or everybody will have that high moment जहाँ पर हाँ यार life तो ऐसे हो तो कुछ नहीं है ऐसे. But we need to understand that वो जो the high moment होता है ना वो it's not perpetual. So it's all ups and downs and ups and downs. So that's the beauty of life. वो जो ups and downs होते रहते हैं ना तो that is the beauty of life. Downs में क्या होगा? You go into those downs and you learn something from and you grow as a person. तो ups में क्या होता है? You experience that up and you feel happy and content. And you realize that it's because of those downs that you've come to this up. So we should embrace this beauty of ups and downs. And we need to take happiness from that. जब भी हम downs में हैं तो we need to remind ourselves कि this is just a phase. We will get over this and we will get past through this. And this is the beauty of life. And this is going to make me a better human being. So I think that will help you cope up much better. You have to embrace life how it is. And you need to take joy from that. That's what I feel.
Yeah. I mean, now you have said such beautiful words that I don't feel like saying anything. I don't want to add anything on that because it will spoil that. So I'm not going to do it. And I want to leave it on this note only because this is something that we can discuss about a lot of strategies to handle or manage FOMO, but the key remains that it's a process. The better you learn about yourself, who you are, right? That is the only permanent solution to a FOMO. But the thing is, it's a process. There is no quick fix, right? So yeah, that's how it is. And I'm going to leave on this note only. I'm going to end on this note only. And before I bid you adieu, I want to say thank you so much for coming to this podcast.
Thank you so much for having me here.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I know it
it
was
was
a
fun.
very short notice. And
Yeah,
thank you for
it was
expressing
fun.
your opinions and perspectives. And it was
Yeah.
really nice to have a quick intellectual conversation, if I can say so.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
do have a lot of crappy or kind of fun conversations. Yeah,
Yes.
that's that
That's
is
like most of
also
our conversations.
yeah. Yeah, so we do spend a lot of time on that, but it's fun to see
Yeah.
that we can, like, sometimes we can indulge in having intellectual
Yeah.
conversations as well, right?
Yes, yes,
So
yes.
that's fun. Yeah,
Yeah.
cool. So thank you so much. And yeah, before you leave, please,
Mm,
can you tell how did you feel after coming to the podcast and why they should?
Kavita, I cannot explain in words.
Oh man.
But dude, like I really had a good time and it was nice. And we should do like more of this. So it's good.
Oh, thank you so much. Cool. So uh, बस इसी के साथ आप बोल दें कि लोग सब्सक्राइब
Yes.
करें जो देखें हमारी
Like,
वीडियो.
share, and subscribe, guys.
It feels so weird, right? I'm like, but it seems that you have to say this, right? That like, share, and
Yes, yeah.
subscribe to my channel. Right? That's how it works. So,
Yeah.
so guys, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel for more of such interesting conversations. And I'm going to meet you next week with another guest and with another interesting topic. And yeah, have a very happy Sunday. Thank you so much, Prithvi, and goodbye.
Goodbye. Thank you so much.